Listen, like I said before, and we got a lot of videos coming up because Dr. Umar, look what happens to guys on child support. I repeat, Dr. Umar, look what happens to guys on child support that push the divide. I repeat, they push the divide. I couldn't even get it out because you got to push a divide. You got to push it. You got to have a strong bench press. And I only do push-ups because I'm a gorilla. But at the end of the day, guys like Steph is So Cold, they're teaching you 3 steps how to be irresistible to a woman so you can get the cat. Instead of 3 steps how to get the Dodge Demon or Dodge Hellcat and step inside of the Hellcat. You want to get the gato, but you're not trying to step in the El Gato. I repeat, you want to get the gato from her, but you don't want to step and press the gas on the El Gato. At the end of the day, dude, why are you trying to be irresistible to women? Why don't you be irresistible to the Ferrari? The Ferrari's not going to leave you, bro. The Ferrari can have 50K miles on it. The Ferrari can have more than 3 bodies on it, and the Ferrari is still very loyal. As long as you paying your monthly payments on a Ferrari, trust me, that Ferrari is loyal. As long as you paying these women, oh, they going to the next dude that's paying even more. At the end of the day, the Ferrari would never do that. You think the Ferrari gonna up and leave you? Listen, if your monthly Ferrari payments is 3K, you think it's gonna leave you for another guy who's willing to pay 4K? Absolutely not. You already got it. You already got it off the lot. Are you dumb? Listen, at the end of the day, don't learn 3 steps to be irresistible to a freaking human that's gonna... Bro, humans are naturally evil, bro. These women are not your wives. Listen, you be irresistible to your wife when you pulling up in 12 different Lambos a day. At the end of the day, that's who you focus on. Listen, if you're not married, listen, you don't have a family, oh, you focus on being irresistible to that Hellcat. I repeat, you focus on being irresistible to that Hellcat. That Hellcat is your best friend. I repeat, that Hellcat could run up the numbers if you selling merchandise. That Corvette C8, oh, that could run up the numbers when you selling merchandise. Listen, focus on being irresistible to the Hellcat, and it will all work out. I repeat, focus on being irresistible to that Hellcat. Focus on being irresistible to the Hellcat down payment. Don't be irresistible to a woman. What the hell is this 2025, bro? We got Hellcats out here. Listen, at the end of the day, they making back-to-back-to-back Hellcats, bro. You trying to focus on being 3 steps to be irresistible to a woman who gave a cat to somebody else before you? Are you dumb? Listen, at the end of the day, you going to get Club Shay Shay, and then you're going to be looking around for help. Steph is So Cold don't care about you. He just gave you the game so he could come up off you. Just like Dr. Umar. Now his account frozen. This is what happens. Look, Dr. Umar, child support, that's what's going to happen when you focus on being irresistible to a woman. She's going to put you on child support because she don't want you to go nowhere. So now you on child support, and now your bank account is getting frozen. Dr. Umar is a grown man asking for donations. That's what's going to happen when you focused on 3 irresistible ways to be irresistible to the coochie. At the end of the day, bruh, your bank account is gonna get frozen. You focus on the Hellcat instead of the coochie, bruh. That's not the same cat, bruh. That's like, bruh, the coochie is like a GT Dodge. We don't drive GT Dodges, bro. We want the Hellcat. These dudes want scat packs. No, we want the Hellcat or the Dodge Demon. We not settling for no little stuff, bro. We settling for the at the end of the day, if it don't go I don't care about it. At the end of the day, listen, they got Android NPC mindsets. This why their account be getting frozen like Dr. Umar. At the end of the day, you need to stay away from women, and what you need to get closer to is that Hellcat. As long as you getting closer to that Hellcat in life, that's all that matters. Listen, they scared to drop YouTube videos. Rome was not built in a day. You got to start brick by brick by brick. If you got 3 bricks on a yellow brick road, guess what? You 3 bricks in. You 3 bricks in. You gonna take away the 3 bricks to go give it to a woman? You are crazy. That's not your wife. You're crazy. You are a horny man. At the end of the day, be horny for the goals. Be horny for the Hellcat. Don't be horny for her. At the end of the day, don't lose your seed for her. Listen, at the end of the day, don't lose your seed at all. At the end of the day, you can get the Hellcat while still holding on to your seed. That's the good thing about the Hellcat. It go, The Hellcat can cry for you. You don't need to cry no more in 2025. The Hellcat will whine all day long for you. As long as you got gas in the Hellcat, oh, that thing will whine all day long. As long as you press the gas, you want to release some pressure, you had a stressful day, that's all you got to do. At the end of the day, you don't need to learn 3 irresistible moves. What are you, are you a superhero? What are you, a supervillain? You got to do 3 irresistible back forwards, triangle X, Y. At the end of the day, listen, they giving you Nintendo Switch advice. At the end of the day, I repeat, they giving you Nintendo Switch advice. Listen, Steph is so cold talking about you got to ignore her. Newsflash, she still don't know you. Why would I ignore the Hellcat? I wouldn't ignore the Hellcat. Listen, I don't have to ignore anything that I want. At the end of the day, I don't want these women, so I'm going to ignore them. And then when they try to come up to me and give me the phone number because I ignored them, I'm still going to ignore them. At the end of the day, are you the Hellcat? No, you're not, dude. When you hit it from the back, she's not going to go, She going to scream a little different. At the end of the day, that's a GT. That's a fake Hellcat. That's not the real cat. I repeat, women are not the real cat. The Hellcat is the real cat. Listen, if it don't come from Dodge, it ain't the real cat. I repeat, listen, you can make that engine go, At the end of the day, you want to get behind a woman and make her go, ooh. At the end of the day, what type of Hellcat is that? I repeat, at the end of the day, what type of cat is that? Listen, you got to take that back. At the end of the day, you got the wrong one. Listen. All you got to do is put the down payment down, then you can step in the Hellcat. You don't have to play texting games with the Dodge. You don't have to, listen, I would respect if Steph is so cold and Red Pill guys, they would teach us how to talk to the guy at the Dodge Demon dealership so we can get, little discounts and stuff like that. They're not giving us game. That's not real game. Game towards a human, that's not real game. That's called wasting time. We not wasting time. Listen, you gonna keep wasting time. You gonna text 30 other women. You gonna smash 30 other women. Guess what? You still gotta catch the bus. You still gotta catch Uber. You still don't got the Hellcat. What a way to waste time. What a pity. Que lastima. At the end of the day, que lastima. At the end of the day, they want you to waste time. Listen, no more. We're not doing that. Nunca. At the end of the day, I'm talking never. Nunca. Listen, let Steph is so cold go play these games. Let Steph is so cold get Club Shay Shay. Let Steph is so cold get on child support like Dr. Umar, and they're going to freeze your account. Imagine talking down on a white man. Now you need the white man to help sue somebody. Well, Mr. White Man, I was talking down on you the whole time. Now I need you to help. You got to go to court with me. You got to be my lawyer. Listen, these guys are full of BS. Listen, you don't have to be full of BS like this. You can give value, and then you can step in a Hellcat. You can put the down payment on a Hellcat, and then you can straight take it off the lot. Ooh. Then you could play Young M.A. inside the Hellcat. But having a Young M.A. mindset, listen, that's going to get you on child support. I repeat, having that, that's going to get you on child support. You better step in that Hellcat, the real cat that go, that's the only cat I know. Listen, I'm on monk mode. I'm not having SCX. That's the only cat noise I know. I don't remember me getting behind a woman no more. I don't remember none of that. That's in the past, never to return. At the end of the day, all I know is, listen, I don't see no woman walking around making that noise. At the end of the day, I'm focused on the Hellcat. Listen, focus on the Hellcat. You run the merchandise prices up. You focused on that coochie. Oh, prices are going down. Your testosterone going down. Oh, yeah, everything going down. Listen, your testosterone go down. Oh, it's over with. No more motivation. Your motivation going down. Your discipline going down. You're going to stop going to the gym. Now you got social anxiety because now you got NPC advice and NPC brain and NPC mindset at a freaking 2025 in Apple's run the world. At the end of the day, listen, focus on the Hellcat. I don't care about no cat. I repeat, don't focus on a human cat. No, focus on the Hellcat. It's really the angel cat. Listen, let's stop calling it a Hellcat. It's really an angel cat, because that's an angel right there. It's going, that's an angel right there. You mean to tell me it's going to shed all the tears I need to release from my body? Listen, I haven't released in over 135 plus days. At the end of the day, the Hellcat gonna make the man all the release I need. That's the bust. That's the nut bust right there. When a Hellcat go, that's busting a nut right there. You don't need to bust a nut. Literally, all you gotta do is press the gas. Listen, they teaching you games so you can end up on child support. So now you can learn $67 course how to get a woman that actually respects you, and she's still gonna do the same thing the last one did. Listen, humans are naturally evil. That's why God said, trust in no man but God. That's a man, that's a woe man. It don't matter. A man is a man. At the end of the day, listen, in America, these women want to act like the new man. That's cool. Trust in no man but God. Listen, I'm going to trust in God, and I'm going to get this Hellcat, and I'm going to run up the numbers. Merchandise. They want you to be like them because they couldn't get the Hellcat because they was wasting time. You think all that stuff Dr. Umar was spitting, he can't even get a Hellcat. His account froze. That's what happens when you play games. His account would have never got froze if he was never getting behind the cat. He should have stepped inside the Hellcat, and then his account would have never got froze. But he wanted to step behind that cat. Ooh, the goddess. He wanted to wear the Ankh. The Ankh, that's a womb. He got a vagina on his freaking neck. He got a vagina chain. Imagine walking around with a vagina chain, hating a white man. Now you need a white man to help sue. No, child support agency froze your account. You was playing games. They said, oh, you ain't gonna pay, or you gonna blame the white man? Freeze his account. At the end of the day, why he don't got money put up in different accounts? Why he don't? Because guess what? When a government taking 70%, oh, you got to keep that in one account. We need to know. They got to keep track of everything you doing. At the end of the day, listen, screw that. I'm telling you, in 2025, you don't have to do that. Listen, save yourself before it's too late. I repeat, save yourself before it's too late. Stop learning this red pill game before it's too late, because that's just making you obsessed with women. You're not obsessed with a Corvette C8. You're not obsessed with the Lambo. This is why you'll never see it. This is why you'll forever be struggling in a first world country. Imagine struggling in a first world country. What sense does that make? I'm in a first world country and you struggling? Listen, Monk Mode Gang, you know what's going on. Listen, bro. Yeah, and another thing I had to say, because I got to get it out. They going to tell you to ignore women so you can get the cat. But you're not going to ignore her cat offers when she say, oh, you want this coochie? You're not going to ignore that. So that's called being fake. You're fake ignoring. No, we ignoring because we on a plan. We on a mission, bro. These guys are not on a mission. They going to ignore the woman until the woman be like, yeah, come over. They didn't ignore that. They driving 100 miles per hour in their Hyundai. I repeat, they driving 100 miles per hour in their Hyundai. They driving 100 miles per hour in their Buick. They driving 100 miles per hour in a 2007 Honda. At the end of the day, listen, you don't need to do that. Which, are you driving 100 miles per hour to the Dodge dealership? No, you're not. You driving 100 miles per hour to her house. Because a lot of dudes, they don't even have their own. They don't even have their own mansion. They don't got their own house. Because they keep calling in the crib. So they babies, they got the little baby mindset. They got an Android NPC mindset. They don't even have their own. They want you to go at her. Oh, yeah, you messing with her? Oh, you don't want some of that? Listen, no, we don't want none of that. At the end of the day, I want the Hellcat. I'm trying to step inside of the cat. Listen, I'm not trying to step inside the coochie. I mean the Hellcat. I'm trying to step inside that. That's what I'm trying to step inside. These dudes think it's a game out here. Listen, Monk Mode Gang, you know what's going on. Listen, Steph is so cold as a fraud, bro. He's not going to ignore the coochie offers. Listen, he's just going to ignore her while he walked past her in the gym. But then when he turned the cameras off, guess what he gonna do? Yeah, let me get your number. I thought you looked good. Man, shut up. Listen, why you trying to get numbers, bro? Get the Dodge Demon dealership number. Get the hell, whoever's selling the Hellcat, get their number. At the end of the day, we gotta get their number so we can exchange business. We gotta get their number so we can exchange numbers and run up this merchandise. We gotta get the IT guy number. So if we have technical difficulties, listen, we own it. Yeah, I'm having technical difficulties. I can drop 14 to 25 videos a day. I'm having technical difficulties. That's who number you get. A lot of these women, you think you gonna run up the numbers, you think your business gonna improve when you get some coochie? Oh, you dumb, you're stupid. At the end of the day, I don't mean to call you guys stupid, but I meant to call you an android, an NPC. Listen, Monk Mo gang, you know what's going on. Listen, bro.